Compliance go live May 31st, 2024. There are less than 24 hours until the CAT system is finally implemented. Now you know where you get the best updates, so make sure to like the video right now. May 31st, the CAT system goes live. Next week, June 4th, Chubb settlement hearing, GameStop earnings on June 5th, June 6th, HBC response deadline, June 13th, Icon bond deadline, as well as the GameStop meeting, and June 30th is the first CAT report card. Moving on, let's take a quick look at GameStop's failed to delivers that just came out. You can see that FTDs are skyrocketing for the rip that GameStop has just had. You only see them get to this level just a couple times in the charts, but usually don't stay this high for this amount of time. And if they do, it's when GameStop is downtrending, right? Instead, they're trying to suppress this move higher and stop the algorithms from continuing to push it. Now, short exempt volume did die down for yesterday on the 29th, but still pretty high for GameStop. Take a look at the short volume that also died down on GameStop for yesterday. Shorts are slowing their roll on suppressing the momentum, but that is because it's at a stagnant price and a price where they think it's okay to be at for now. They're also running out of shares to borrow and don't want to report them to the CAT system when the CAT system becomes live. Now the borrow rate also just jumped 175% on GameStop. Also a good thing for us, bad thing for short sellers. Short exempt volume died down a lot by about 3x from yesterday, from the day before for AMC. AMC short volume actually increasing, okay? So this Ortex number of 11.95% short interest in T+1 now hopefully will show us that it has increased, right? Short volume increasing. You should see this theoretically increase in T+1. Jumping into the charts really quick, AMC 431 down 4.22%. If AMC plays out the same cycle that we have been tracking for months now, 320 days to be exact, right? Almost a year. This is what's left of the cycle. You're going to see something like this. AMC is going to come down to $1.99 like we said before. That is still a possibility, right? And this is just going to be the beginning leg up. It's going to cut right through here up to around $7.50, $8, come up and retest $13 where it hit before, and then it's going to squeeze over that. This is just the momentum that builds the squeeze, okay? This is what we're looking at right now. And this makes sense because this is going to be July 1st when it squeezes, and the first CAT report card is June 30th. Doesn't that line up? Doesn't that make sense here? Now, I'm not saying this is the case. AMC and GameStop can squeeze right now just like that, but based off of the cycles, based off of what shorts are doing, this looks like what is going to happen. It's also going to make anyone who purchased calls late June, myself included, and a ton of people, including whales, basically make those calls worthless and make you have to roll them or just lose all your money. Sort of the same thing with GameStop. GameStop's actually looking pretty good, but as soon as it gains momentum, they crush it back down. And you're seeing that today. It's still holding its higher highs, higher lows, technically still in an uptrend. If you take a look at the cycle playing out the same thing, you're going to see GameStop run late July instead. And you're going to see it eventually get flushed down to around $10 over the next couple of weeks. Now, I'm more so strong that this is what's going to happen with AMC, not necessarily GameStop. GameStop looks a little different, right? The cycles aren't playing out too exact here. So just take this with a grain of salt, please. If GameStop comes and breaks over 25 and gets a full candle open and close above that, invalidate this pattern. Finally, I want to touch on this. FINRA just charged Bank of America Securities with the 195 instances of violating Reg M, which is manipulation of security offerings they are party to, which affected 112 security distributions, stock splits, warrants, dividends, etc. from August 2019 to August 2022, which is a 3-year period with this many instances, and the fine is only $98,000. If that doesn't piss you off, I don't know what will. Now, users are reporting issues with live pricing for S&P 500 indexes. S&P 500 and DIJA have not ticked since 10:41 a.m. New York time. You can see that right here. SPX has been stuck at 5,241.69 for the last 30 minutes on all platforms. What is going on? Some fishy things happening with the SPY, which is going to bring us into the overall market down 0.4%, trading at 524.07. We flushed below 524 and we're coming back up to potentially hold this level. This is going to be pretty simple, right? SPY is likely to come test 522.50. If you break under 522.50 out of this box, which is support, SPY is going to fall down to 518 and it's going to look bearish. You're going to look for a nice 10% correction before gapping higher and moving up. I personally think I'm going to watch 522.50. I'm going to hold some powder, and I'm going to wait for the SPY to come up and break into all-time highs. I still think that is the case, but watch that level, okay? Also, that's going to affect the market. US Q1 GDP rises 1.3%, estimated 1.6, and previously 3.4. Now, Nvidia is consolidating sideways. I think as soon as the SPY is done with its little correction, Nvidia is going to gap higher. Okay, this thing is not out of momentum just yet. Just keep an eye on Nvidia. I'm waiting for it to hit highs around 1300 before ending up grabbing puts on this thing. Speaking of Nvidia-backed cloud computing startup CoreWave is in talks to go public via an IPO. CoreWave had revenue of just $30 million in 2022, but its revenue is expected to hit $5 billion by next year thanks to the AI boom. Last but not least, Tesla, weekly time frame, finally finishing this setup, okay? Maybe one more week of this setup to test 166.50, but if not, if we break over 187 and get a weekly close above that, Tesla is ready for blast off over the next couple of months. So keep an eye on this as well. Before we jump into crypto, guys, I want to tell you real quick about the sponsor of today's video, and you're going to love it.
I wish I just had a broker that allowed me to trade everything from stocks, options, bonds, ETFs, and everything else. And a place where I didn't have to pay hefty fees when trading options. Wait a minute. Public is an investing platform where you can build a portfolio using basically anything from bonds all the way to options. Also, you can earn an industry-leading 5.1% APY with a high-yield cash account that they offer. And if you thought that was too good to be true, they're offering you an up to 18-cent rebate per options contract traded. This is depending on the number of referrals you make. I know, crazy. They have no commission fees or per contract traded fees as well, which can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Hurry up and click the link in the description to download Public. Go!
Okay, Elon Musk is advising President Donald Trump on crypto policies. Yet Elon Musk denies discussing crypto with Donald Trump, but says he's in favor of things that shift power from government to people, which crypto can do. Touching on crypto, Bitcoin holds its level, now jumping to 68,452. Bitcoin still holding strong, looking good. We want to hold the week above 66,500, keep it simple. Now, I want to talk about Bonk really quick. We called this out perfectly with Bonk, right? We had these arrows drawn out before when Bonk was trading here, and we said, hey, Bonk is going to play through the same exact cycle, and if you grab the bars pattern, what did it do? It played through the same exact cycle, right? It flushed down, shake paper hands out, and played through it. Now, Larry Sachs, where is it going to go from here? I want to warn you, okay? If Bonk bounces off the 618, this is going to be a strong momentum move. If we break below, which we just wicked under, if we break below, get a full candle open and close above this, under the 618, this is a weaker move than last time. That's the indication that we're seeing. So be very, very careful if you are holding Bonk. Watch for that level break. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for 23K. Actually crazy. The support you guys leave on the channel is nuts. Comment where's Roaring Kitty in the comments down below, because what happened to this guy? We need him back. We need him back for the rally. That is it. If you guys want a ton of free goodies, check the links under the description. It'll be like the top 4, top 5. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.